Hi everybody, this is Family Talk with Brenda. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the cells transplant that I had. A lot of people don't know a lot about it because I didn't. I read a lot of information, but it still wasn't enough for me until I actually had it done. It's a lot that goes into it that people might not know about, so I want to kind of inform you of stuff that I didn't really realize how serious it was and how in-depth it was until I actually had it done. First of all, I had to have a whole lot of tests done. I mean, everything under the sun to make sure that my body could take the cells transplant. And then after that, they told me I was going to be in the hospital for 3 weeks. And I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. And during that process, a lot went on. They told me that, I might get something that would cause my throat to feel funny. And so I did have that happen where I couldn't eat or drink anything after I had the cells transplant done. And it was very scary because my blood cells, the white blood cells, did drop down to 0. And I didn't know you could survive after your blood cells dropped that low. But I was able to see through the process, I learned a lot. And before they did the cells transplant, they had to come into my room, and it was like a science project because they had on these nice thick gloves and everything was frozen, and they had to follow it out a certain kind of way to put the cells in me. So it was very different, something I had never seen before. But the Lord brought me through it all, when I was going through the process where I couldn't eat or drink anything, and anytime I tried to drink something, I would throw it all back up. So my son came in and he was like, well, Mom, maybe you should have him do a vitamin drop. I didn't know anything about a vitamin drop, but because I wasn't eating or drinking, they was able to put it through the IV, and that helped a lot. That made me feel better. So for anybody that has to go through it, it's very serious. And, I had to make sure everything was in order with my family. If something was to happen to me while I was going through it, even with my brain, they had to watch me, make sure my brain wasn't bleeding. So it was very serious, and it was very hard to go through that for the first 3 weeks, and couldn't go to the bathroom by yourself. Somebody had to come. You had to push the button for that. So it was just a lot that I had to go through, but the Lord brought me through it. I'm much stronger now, and the cells did the cells did go okay in my body. It didn't reject it. So I'm happy about that. So I just want to say, if you're going through this, know that it's a serious journey and you can make it, because I made it through.